I'd rather sleep with a dog than a black woman. It has got to be a white dog though. That's what Telbo proudly tweeted. He made it clear black women were beneath him. And in the most ironic turn of events, his perfect white girlfriend is the one who ended his life. Now this story might sound familiar because we've seen this before. We've seen this exact playbook before. Let's get into the story. Burke County, Georgia, February 23rd, 2025. Telbo Osbourne, 30 years old, a father of 4, spent years on social media dragging black women. He said that they were unworthy, undesirable, ugly. He made it his brand to make sure the world knew that when he came to women, he was strictly whites only. And on that fateful February night, the white woman in question was 28-year-old Hannah Grace Cobb. Reports say that they had been drinking a lot. Something happened, an argument turned violent, and then bang, Telbo was shot dead in their home. But Hannah, she wasn't charged with murder. Not even voluntary manslaughter, no. Just involuntary manslaughter. The legal equivalent of, oops, my bad, sorry. And she's cooperating with the police, so you already know what that means. Now let's rewind 3 years back because we've seen this exact story before. I meant it when I said we've seen it before. Let's go back to the story of Obumseli in Miami, Florida, April 2022. Christian Obumseli, another black man, another white girlfriend, Courtney Clenny, a social media influencer, best known for her OF content. And just like Telbo, Christian also had a history of talking down on black women. Old tweets surfaced after his death where he mocked them. He made fun of their features and even implied that white women were superior. He called black women ugly. Well, his superior white girlfriend, she stabbed him to death one day. Courtney claimed that it was in self-defense, but evidence has showed that Christian wasn't the one with the violent history. She was. There were videos, lots of videos of her physically attacking him in public. There were police reports, witnesses who had seen their relationship spiral into something toxic and dangerous. But after she killed him, she wasn't even arrested right away. In fact, 2 days after the killing, she was out at a bar, drinking cocktails, acting like nothing had happened. It took months of public outcry, pressure, and overwhelming evidence before she was finally charged with second-degree murder. Now let's get into the parallels. How do these two cases look the same? Black men who publicly rejected and hated black women. White girlfriends with violent histories. Domestic disputes that ended in death. Lastly, a legal system hesitant to punish the white woman involved. But there's a bit of a difference as well in their cases. Courtney Clenny got murder charges. At least she got murder charges. Hannah Cobb, involuntary manslaughter. I cannot tell you how much less than murder involuntary manslaughter is. But do you see the pattern? And here's the thing, normally when a black man is killed under suspicious circumstances, the black community is loud about demanding justice. But in these cases, the support just isn't as strong. Why? Because both Telbo and Christian spent so much time publicly degrading black women that now when they need the black community, to rally behind them. People are hesitant, very hesitant. That hesitation isn't because anybody thinks that they deserve to die. Let's be clear about that. Nobody deserves to die like that. It's because it's hard to fight for someone who made it very clear that they wouldn't have fought for you if you were in the same situation. Now, I want to be clear. I have nothing against interracial relationships. I love them. My own family is made up of beautiful interracial relationships. Love who you love, that's not the issue here. What I don't understand is the need to tear down women of your own race just to justify your preference. You can have a type, a preference, a dream girl. That one is your business. But why does it have to come at the expense of disrespecting, degrading, and humiliating an entire group of women? Because elevating one doesn't require stomping on the other. Just so you know. What do you guys think about these cases? Do you think justice has been served? Let me know what you think in the comments.